We're building the most powerful RTX 5060 gaming PC for $1,000. This system is a good entry point for anyone new to PC gaming. It's gonna be rocking a black and red color theme, and it's going to game great and look good doing it. We have a lot to cover in this video, so we're gonna break everything down into 3 parts. First, picking our parts. Together in real time, we'll be picking all our parts really quickly and adding them to the cart. After we buy all our parts and they get here, we then move on to part 2 of the video, building the PC. It's gonna be a full step-by-step beginner guide. If you've never built a PC before, by the end of this video, you will have full confidence to build your very first system. Then for part 3, we're gonna be putting our system to the test against a bunch of popular titles such as Call of Duty Warzone, the newly released Battlefield 6. Let's try out the sniper now, guys.
Pow.
Oh! Ah! Shooting! Rainbow Six Siege, and many more games. Oh my goodness, this thing is overpowered. We're about to spend $1,000 on our RTX 5060 build. First, our 5060. Let's see what we got here. $300. $300. Okay, ASUS and GIGABYTE both at $300. Anything cheaper? Nope. So the 5060 is selling like hotcakes, guys. We are gonna be buying the GIGABYTE one. Boom! And just like that, we only have $700 left in our budget.
Who's that?
CPU.
All right, guys, what CPU is gonna pair nicely with the 5060? Well, one of the best-selling CPUs, my favorite, the 9800X3D. Oof, I love that CPU. Mwah, I love it so much. But guys, look at that right here. This is exactly what I had in mind. Currently ranked number 3, the Ryzen 5 7600X 6-core processor. So the CPU I recommend for the 5060 would be this one. This is the
perfect everything down to the last minute detail.
Add this to cart. All right, let's go with our motherboard. So we're gonna go ATX form factor, and we're gonna go with the B650 chipset. That's appropriate for the 5060 graphics card. So let's go ahead and adjust our slider to filter out the expensive stuff to 180. Okay, the GIGABYTE B650. Currently going for 156, but is that price here to stay? That price is not here to stay. Okay. Beautiful ASUS TUF 170. Sold by Amazon, here to stay. Good amount of ports, guys. We got 2 Type-Cs on this bad boy. You know Type-C ports are really awesome nowadays. Built-in Wi-Fi, of course. Beautiful black colorway. Add to cart. Thank you very much. All right, guys, our storage. 1 terabyte will be enough. And look, it popped up. It was the first result. This was the bad boy I was looking for.
What is that? What the f is that?
$57 for a 1 terabyte M.2 SSD. Gen 4, respectable speeds of 5,000 megabytes. So we're going with this, add to cart, thank you very much, and that will keep us within our $1,000 budget. The RAM, the Team Group T-Crate, CL30. That was very fast because I already knew what I was looking for. I've used this before. This is good RAM. A heatsink. So I had a period when I was only picking heatsinks, and you guys started commenting like, what do you have against AIO? The thing about heatsinks are they're very low maintenance and they're low cost. They fit within our budget. You can get very nice beefy heatsinks that keep your CPU just as cool as an AIO for a fraction of the cost. We have a thermal right here, $35, 5K sold. Woohoo, they're making some money. I know ID Cooling has really nice heat sinks and they perform really good. Look at this guy right here, $40 for this, 6 heat pipes, 2 ARGB fans, elegant design, mature, 50+ bucks. Oh, dang. Well, we're about to change that, ID Cooling. Add to cart. Thank you very much. No regrets. All right, case time, baby. ATX PC case, black. $67.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
The legend. I've used this case a lot. Look at all the colors it comes in. Well, there we go, guys. Black. That's what we were looking for. $80. Good value for the money. Boom. This is the one. Winner chicken dinner. Add to cart. Okay, now we need the juice. Caffeine energy. The RTX 5060 graphics card requires a minimum of 550 watts for the power supply. That's it. So very low requirement. We're definitely not gonna go with that, guys, because I really strongly recommend you get a power supply with extra wattage right off the bat, so you can use it for a lifetime. So we're going with 850 watts. Ooh. Okay, here's our options. All 3 of these could work, guys. I want to give you guys several options. And the one we're going with, each show 850 watts fully modular. And this does come with a new 16-pin power connector that's used on the 50 series Nvidia cards. And this is very, very, very beautiful for your future upgrades, guys. Add to cart. $1,017.78. Not bad, just slightly over budget. We're about to build this bad boy and we're gonna put it to the test. Wow, you're my— Boom! Oh, crit! They're here! They're too close! No! This CPU is gonna allow us to hit some crazy clips with our 5060. And with the 32 gigabytes of RAM, open up as many tabs as you want. AIO is just like, it took over because they're sexy. AIOs are sexy, bro. But heat sinks, good value for your dollar. And we are gonna be adding a Crater ARGB strip kit. So it's gonna add a nice splash of light within your build, show off your components even more. Now we just wait for the parts to get here. I'll see you guys. Line up arrow of C. I'll see you guys. guys? Right now, we're gonna be building the best RTX 5060 gaming PC on the internet. And then after, we're gonna put this build against a bunch of different popular titles, Warzone, Siege, Fortnite, and more. Let's begin with our... So here's our ASUS TUF Gaming B650 plus Wi-Fi. I really like the heatsinks right here. This looks sick. This board looks beautiful, guys. Okay, time to get our Ryzen 5 7600X. It has a golden arrow on the top left side of it right here. Pull the lever to the side and up. This lifts up. There's an arrow right here on the top left side of the motherboard CPU socket. Line up arrow of CPU with arrow on the CPU socket. Hover it over and let it drop right into place. Do not push it in. You can bend pins. That's not the correct way. Return it to its original position. This holds it down. You're gonna feel tension. Totally normal, guys. You're not breaking your system. Tuck it in. Remove this. CPU install. Now we're gonna be installing an optional part. Our beautiful red contact frame. Totally optional, guys. Before, after. You guys be the judge. Now time to install. 32 gigabytes is more than you need, guys. Plenty for gaming, plenty for video editing, unless you're going sicko mode. RAM needs to run in dual channel mode. It will be installed into second and fourth slot. Line up the indented part of your RAM stick with the non-indented part on the RAM slot. So let's get it into place. Once it's in, get it down, both thumbs equal force. Boom. Same thing for the second stick. Easy peasy. Time to install our M.2 SSD. We're not using the included heatsink. We're using it naked because this is our heatsink. Small zero screwdriver. We simply push it in here at an angle, guys, all the way in. Lay it down, get this, push it up, secures the M.2 SSD. Remove the protective film, return it to its original position, and re-secure the heatsink with the 2 screws. And now for the ID cooling. This little bad boy is gonna keep our Ryzen 5 nice and cool. Normal P1 screwdriver. Undo these. Now we get this bag that has our standoffs. One side of these standoffs is completely flat. You turn it around, it caves in. The side that caves in is to make room for points on our motherboard. So the caved in side goes facing down. Screw in all 4. Tighten them down as much as you can with your fingers. Place these 2 pieces pointing towards the CPU. Same thing for the top one. Make sure they look like this, guys. Next, we secure them with the 4 thumb screws. Finish it off with the screwdriver. The heatsink has 2 points right here, guys. These are what we're gonna screw into these 2 points. Very important to remove the protective film. Now time to install our included thermal paste. P-size the mount in the middle of the CPU. Now don't let this be an intimidating part, guys. When applying thermal paste, it's better to slightly overshoot the quantity needed. If you undershoot the quantity of paste, you won't fully cover the CPU, leading to not the best cooling performance. All right, time to put this beautiful heatsink. Could you believe that this cost us 40 bucks? Our automatic screwdriver is not gonna cut it. It is simply not long enough. A normal P1 or P2 screwdriver will work. When you're gonna make contact of these 2 points with these 2 points, you want them to line up good the first time, so the paste spreads evenly over the CPU. I'm lining it up, laying it down, hold it into place. I'm gonna just simply get this one side to just attach a little bit. We just wanna get a little of the thread to go in. That one's good. Don't over tighten one side, because then the other side is gonna be too hard to screw in. It's gonna be lifted up too much. So first we get both sides to just attach a little bit. I'm applying some pressure right there, and there we go. Both sides are attached. Now to secure down evenly, few turns on one side and switch, and keep doing the same thing till your screwdriver stops. You can't over tighten this. It has a safety. It only goes down as much as it needs to go. Now we need to get our 2 fans on our heatsink. So first, the middle one. It came with these little attachments. Put it into the fan like this. Do the same thing to the other one. And this side right here gonna be on the right side. This side is on the left. So the air is going to blow from here to here. Once you get it lined up, you then pull these clips back and it's attached. We're gonna do the same thing for the second fan. Each fan has 2 cables, one for the lighting, the 3-pin ARGB cable, and one that controls the speed of the fan and the power of the fan. We're gonna connect the power of both fans together. We've created a daisy chain system. Now we just hook up this end to the motherboard and it immediately hooks up both fans. We're going to connect it to the CPU fan header on the motherboard. It's this one right here, it's gray. For the lighting of the fans, we want to remove the covers from one of the cables, connect them together, arrow to arrow, chart up on the screen right now, create a comic on how ARGB works. They're now in a daisy chain system. This end connects to the motherboard. And up here we have the 3-pin ARGB headers. Either one works fine. So line up the arrow with the +5V on the motherboard. Heatsink installation is finished. Now it's time for... There it is, in an all black colorway. In the back of our case, we're gonna get all our tools and undo all the metal ties. Now we lay our case flat. All 9 standoffs in this case are already in the ATX layout, the layout of our board, so we're ready to drop it in. We can hold it from the heatsink, and then the ports in the back of the motherboard, we're gonna line that first right here. We then drop our motherboard down, and we line it up with the middle point. There we go, it's now lined up with everything. Now we secure it with the included screws. This screw. And our motherboard is secured, guys. All 9 points circled red. Now we wire the wires of the heatsink to the back. We're gonna connect the 4 case cables, which connects all this up here to our motherboard. First is F panel, then is HD audio, then is USB 3, then is Type C. Let's hook up our 4 case cables. HD audio, HD text facing up, far left of our motherboard. And now over here, plug in our F panel, text facing up again. And as you can see, we plugged it into the very, very far left of all these pins right here. No pin should be left here on the left. And now right above it, our Type C cable only plugs in one way. So if it doesn't go in the first time, flip it around. Make sure you push it all the way down and you hear it clip in. Right above it, our USB 3 cable, it has a hump on one of its sides. The hump goes on the right side of the plug. Line it up straight and push it in like round sticks. Case cable's done. I'm gonna unbox our sick white colorway power supply. We're gonna hook up a total of 4 cables to the power supply. 2 of the cables are both CPU power cables. So the side of the cable that splits in half, 4 plus 4, plugs into the motherboard. But instead of plugging into the motherboard, I'm gonna hook it up to an extension cable, and now this will hook up to the motherboard instead. And the other end of the cable is all together. The side that's all together hooks up to the power supply. We do the same for the second CPU power cable, side that splits to the extension. Now here we have our 8-pin PCI cable. It has 2 ends, but we're only gonna be using a single one for our 5060. The PCI cable is also 8 pins, but it splits into 6 plus 2. But the other end, it doesn't split at all, that goes to the power supply. So we're gonna hook up a PCI extension to it. Last is the whitest cable to power the motherboard, the big 24 pin. The side that's all together like this is gonna hook up to our extension, and the other end that's split into 2 hooks up to the power supply. So let's get that all connected. That's where our 24 pin hooks up. Make sure these go all the way in and clip, guys. Very important for all these cables. There go the 2 CPU power cables and the PCI Express cable for the 5060. Could go in any of these 3. Now we're gonna slide our power supply inside of our case down here and make sure the fan is facing down. And we secure it with 4 screws. Our 2 CPU power cables, we're gonna wire them through the top left side of the case right here. So for one of our CPU cables, we're gonna hook up all 8 pins. For the second CPU cable, we're only gonna hook up half of the pins, only 4. There's the first one, guys, and this cable clips in on the top. Make sure this cable goes all the way in and the clips clip. So here we have it split, and it's going to plug in with the clips on top, right? But we're gonna be plugging in the right side. And that's how the second one should look, guys. If you're using an AIO in your system, you wanna plug in the CPU cables first, because then you're not gonna have any room to plug in the CPU power cables. Now for the big 24 pin power cable, clip on this side and all the way down, guys. Good connection all the way down. And our last power cable is for time to install RTX 5060. We need to make room for our card by removing the second and third brackets. To remove these, you push it in, but make sure you don't damage your motherboard. If there was something here, you would want to bend this piece up. So push it in, up, down, up, down. You're not hitting anything here. All right, now we're ready to put in our card after we push our lever back. Undo this back here. Open this, and just like a ram stick, line it up straight and then push in all the way down. We're now gonna secure it with 2 screws right here. This one, it came with the case. And I did say to pull the lever back on the PCI slot out of habit, but you honestly didn't even need to do it for the 5060 because the 5060 doesn't cover the whole PCI slot up to where the lever is. Now let's close this back up. Last, we need to add the juice, but our power supply is blocking me wiring the cable through here. And undo the power supply real quick. So I push the power supply forward and now this thing fits through. And then we're gonna hook up this beautiful custom extension cable all the way over here. Boom. And we're pretty much about done, guys. Last, we're gonna hook up our pre-installed 3 120mm fans. And we have a little spaghetti mess here, but no need to get intimidated. All 3 fans come wired together in a daisy chain system. So you just wanna find the end of the daisy chain. Here's the first cable. This right here is a 3-pin fan cable. We're gonna hook this up to a motherboard fan header. This will give power and control the speed of the fans. And now the second cable that every single fan has is the 3-pin ARGB cable. This is the end of that daisy chain system. We hook this cable up to a 3-pin ARGB input on our board. And now we're gonna connect our Crater 5V 3-pin ARGB kit. Comes with 2 fully flexible strips, strong magnetic attachments, and it adds a nice flash of light inside your build. You can pick these up on craterhq.com. I'll link them in the video description, along with all the other parts used for this build. And we're done! Final touches time, guys. Time to get shadow in there. Cable manage the back, slap on the panels. These are sick. Include that in the video too. beautiful. We've created a masterpiece. Anyways, guys, all parts used for this build are linked in the video description. It's time for us to put this build to the test. We will click heads. We will beam everybody. Let's go. Once you finish installing Windows 11 on your new PC,
Windows can be a pretty price. But not anymore. FragItUp.shop. You'll be fragging it up in no time. Pick up Windows 11 Pro with an OEM activation key for only 25 bucks. Shipping from the US of A. Go pick it up right now at FragItUp.shop.
once you finish installing Windows 11 on your new PC and you're ready to launch up your first game, Battlefield 6, you're gonna be greeted with this. Secure boot is not enabled. We're simply gonna go to restart. As your system boots up again, keep clicking delete on your keyboard so we can go to our BIOS. Once we arrive at our BIOS, we're then going to go to advanced mode, go up here to boot, secure boot, OS type, Windows UEFI mode. For secure boot mode, we'll click this and change it to standard. After that, we can head down here back to easy mode, and we can take this opportunity to make our RAM run at its rated speed. As you can see right here, it's only running at 4800. We go down to Expo, enable it, and our RAM will now run at 6000, its rated speed. We now go down here, save and exit, then click OK, and wait for our system to reboot. Once we arrive back at our desktop, task manager, performance, memory, and you'll see that our RAM is now running at 6000, its rated speed. And when we launch our new game, Battlefield 6, that requires secure boot. We are now ready to go. I'm so ready. Settings for Battlefield 6. A mix of high to low settings. For our advanced settings, we have reflex low latency on enable plus boost. For anti-aliasing, we set DLAA. Max FOVs. Motion blur and this stuff is off, of course. Running the game at a native 1080p resolution. With frame generation off, of course. No funny business. Here we go, guys. We're playing Breakthrough. Ooh, we almost died right there, but we're good. Get some, boy. Oh, they're all in there. There's two.
Another one.
Let's try out the sniper now, guys. That's what we came prepared for.
Pow.
Oh, headshot, boys. Double kill. No. Average FPS for the first match, 102. All right, guys, we're on the second match. Now we have to defend both objectives, so I have to make sure they don't get both of them at the same time. He just needs to show his little head. Yeah, they're advancing on our position. Oh, crit. They're here. Oh, what the? Get down, get down. I gotta switch to the assault rifle. They're too close. They're too close now. No, oh, shoot. Get up.
Hey, thank you, boss.
Oh, we're gonna win, guys. Yeah! Average FPS of the second match, 83. All right, start the average FPS counter for the final match, guys. Get up, Fred! Ah! Ah!
A for effort.
Holy heck, Superman. Oh my God. Shoot him! Oh God. Let's get the shotgun up and go close quarters up in there. Oh my goodness, we took out a lot right there, guys. Oh, one's in here, one's in here.
We got guys behind us up in the building.
Get off!
Dude, they got a sniper just rocking us over here. Fuck it, I'm just gonna run to you. Take front, take front.
Oh, what are they doing? No. Final average FPS for the third match, 93. Settings for Rainbow Six Siege, 1080p resolution, native, max FOV 90. Here are the graphic settings. That was a clean headshot. Got my new ASUS mouse and keyboard that they sent over for me. That were also part of Riggs episode 1 with a guest. I'll link in the video description and go check out Riggs episode 1, guys. Woo! We got the headshot, boys! Whoa! Yup, it hit 90 right there. 90 GPU utilization. Oh my goodness. What lobby am I in? Whoa, where am I getting shot from? Where? No! Oh, we're still in it, baby! Oh! Yeah! Average FPS of the last round is 340. Settings for Call of Duty Warzone. It's set to 1080p, but it's not gonna be native 1080p. Reflex on plus boost. Here's the quality settings. Image scaling is set to quality settings. I turned the sharpening all the way up so we get a sharper picture. And then no frame gen, none of that funny business. So it's still gonna be no input delay. Here's the rest of the settings. Max FOV.
Easy third party, easy third party. Be careful, bro, be careful.
Get back inside, get back inside. Ready? They're above. Stay alive, bro. Stay alive. I'm gonna win my gulag right now. I won it, I'm coming. Wow, you're in my car. Oh!
I just got sniped.
Get over here, get over here, get over here, get over here. Down one.
Oh my god. Good fucking bro.
I could have prone, then I jumped up, got higher into the explosion. Average FPS 142. Settings for Call of Duty Warzone, native 1080p resolution, reflex is set to on plus boost. Quality settings, we selected Nvidia, image scaling set to native resolution, and here are the rest of the settings. For FOV to the max 120.
Put it on the line when the stakes high. Let up on the ground when the stakes high. Do you still put in the time when the stakes high?
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Hello there.
When the stakes high. Or do you break high? Nah, never.
Ooh, my spider sense is tingling.
I can settle it. I don't use my credit for never throw up the Equifax. I do never tell them facts. I do never give them game. You gon' need a hazard head. Current range money when the surge change. Double on my current name. Minute when I sit perfect change.
Wait, there's 8 people left? That's wild.
Connect us up your network, get some levels. Me and my some rebels, we don't.
Wait a minute.
I've mastered the ability of standing so incredibly still that I become invisible to the eye.
We don't take nothing they sell us. Deep down in the cellar underground, so they respect us.
No! We died by someone across the map, dude. Average FPS 160. Newly released Borderlands 4. We have it set to 1080p at 90 FOV. For the graphics preset, we set it to medium. DLSS is set to balance, so the game is not running at native 1080p. Reflex low latency was turned up to boost. The rest of the settings will be the medium graphic settings preset. At these settings, Borderlands looked pretty good, no complaints. An average FPS of 95 definitely provided a smooth gameplay experience. We were able to click heads. Unfortunately, Borderlands 4 is not the most optimized game in the world, but overall an enjoyable gameplay experience on our RTX 5060 build here today. Borderlands 4 is a pretty fun game. Cyberpunk 2077 set to 1080p with reflex low latency on with boost enabled. The quick graphics preset is set to ray tracing low. It turns on the transformer model. Of course, still no frame generation, no funny business. We achieved an average FPS of 109 within this level. Cyberpunk is a definite pass on our 5060 system here today. Very enjoyable, fluid experience for 2077. Rust at native 1080p, running the settings at the high graphics settings preset with a max FOV. Final average FPS 123. And may I add, Rust looks quite beautiful at 1080p high settings. Marvel Rivals at native 1080p. Nvidia Reflex low latency is on. We have the settings at a mix of high to medium settings. The competitive settings, an average FPS of 135. Settings for Valorant, a native 1080p res with reflex on plus boost. For the graphics quality, everything is set to high. Everything on the bottom is turned off for competitive settings. And to no surprise, of course, an average FPS over 570. Settings for Fortnite, native 1080p, guys. We're on the new performance mode, not legacy. Here's the rest of the settings. Reflex plus boost, let's do it.
It should be low. I'm going to you right now.
I know, I see him,
He's low, he's low.
Go up the zip if you want, and I see him.
Let's go. Right here. No shield?
Nice, good play.
Top of the hill.
Yup.
Get in your thing. Dead? He's 20.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Come on. Bro, get down here, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's one behind me. He got me down. It's all good. Forgive me.
No, don't worry. I can win this.
Oh, nice. Oh, that was the end already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Average FPS 314. Counter-Strike 2 settings. Reflex on enable plus boost. The rest of the settings, competitive, native 1080p resolution. We got that op kill from like the tiniest little angle, man. Nice job. Oh, yeah. For Counter-Strike 2, when we're in the menus, FPS drops down, so keep that in mind. That does affect our average FPS. Pleasurable. Yeah! Got the last kill, guys. Average FPS 363. Settings for Apex Legends, native 1080p res, FOV set to 90, reflex on our enable plus boost. Here's the rest of the settings. Oh, they're in front of us, bro. I shot him, Bloodhound, he's lit. He's lit, he's lit. One more, bro. Thank you. Off to a good start. Good first fight. Oh my goodness, we're not even in the zone. Bro, come on, man. Where you at? Nice. Try to get away if you can, bro. Don't pick me up. Just leave. The max FPS for Apex Legends is 300, so we're hitting it. We're right there. Nice. He got us back in it. Ooh, he's dead. Nice, got two right there. Oh my goodness, look at everything they had. Oh crap. Oh my goodness. Boom. One's down. Bruh. Oh, good job, gentlemen. Average FPS 289. Amazing performance. PUBG settings, native 1080p. Competitive settings. He's on top, guys. Guys, I've never used a shotgun, but... Oh my goodness, this thing is overpowered. I don't like that he stole my kill. Nice. We got him. Oh my god, this gun is crazy, bro. Average FPS 196. Thanks for watching, guys, till the end. Appreciate all your guys' support. Stay tuned for the next build, guys. Comment down below what next build, guys, you guys want to see next. Peace.